Welcome to Independent Homework 6 Hints. Begin by downloading the file from Learning Plan 6. The spreadsheet has any available resources such as your book, page number listed at the top of the spreadsheet. This homework requires you to do a static and flexible budget. In industry, you're going to come up with a static budget at the beginning of the year using assumptions that, well, let's face it, they're not always going to be right, but they are what management is expecting the company and how it's going to perform. Not to say that you're going to throw that budget out the window, but you may also have a flexible budget accounting for changes in these estimates. In this case, the static budget is based on hours of 4,500 hours. The flexible budget is based on 4,100 hours, or what was actually worked. So the estimate that you use for your static budget is 4,500 hours. The reality of what actually happened in this company, which is going to be your hours in the flexible budget, is 4,100. So when you're building your formulas, use the data provided here up at the top. Remember to include both fixed and variable costs associated with either the 4,500 hours in your static budget or the 4,100 hours in your flexible budget. The hours are the estimate in this scenario that is causing the static and flexible budgets to be different. Okay, overtime is another tricky thing in this assignment, and it's going to require an if statement. Overtime pay kicks in when your total hours climbs above 4,000. So just the amount of hours over the 4,000 will be at the $2.25 additional. Okay. We've done several if statements so far, so you should be able to apply what you've learned to set up this if statement. As in the last budget homework, keep your eyes peeled for these red corners. If you hover above those, you should be able to get a check figure for what your formula should be outputting. Well, that concludes the hints for Independent Homework 6. Please remember to submit 2 files, both the replicating exercise we covered in Learning Plan 6, as well as the independent homework in a single submission for grading by the deadline indicated in your syllabus.